say this.
No, Janassa. I have no need to boast about finesse and art and whatnot.
And here we all are.
One way or another,
Shall
I
we
get the
step
job
inside?
done.
We're particularly
Unlike some who have to
interested in the
compensate for
prevalence
their
of magical
performance with bold
anything.
words.
And if along. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
We do this for the good of Skyrim and her people. Never forget that.
Before I became your housecarl, I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
As some of you may know, Saarthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal.
Quietly now.
I feel the eyes of angry spirits upon us.
The Nord dead fought
welcome
valiantly
here.
in their life and deserve a proper rest.
You're only here for the Thane's gold, Janassa.
Yes,
This
that's
is an
called being a
exciting
mercenary.
opportunity for us
The Thane
to be
already
able
has
to
my sword
study
and
such an
shield.
early
Why does your
civilization. And
service even need
well,
it?
are there any
It's not
questions?
even worth the gold.
Now let's
Thane
see.
got you for
Good to
free.
have
What
you
shall
by
we
my
have the
side,
rest of you
friend.
do?
I need
Service.
reliable
Brennan, my
people.
dear,
Speaks more
why
about-
don't search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Onman, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. Cesardo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone, let's be careful, but have fun.
The Draugr know no remorse nor pain. That makes them more dangerous than you realize.
Duh! I stepped in something wet.
It's going to take forever to sift. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. All right, then.
So they're sending the new students to wander around a dangerous rune and find dangerous magic artifacts? This is just like every trip back from my college days. Old guys making poor decisions and the students suffering for it. On the bright side, maybe we'll find something worth some gold.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
I thought the crypts would smell bad, but
We
it
should
turns out
respect
they're
the
pretty
spirits
well
of this
ventilated.
place, lest they haunt us in our sleep.
highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
What just happened? I'm afraid Can you tell me more about what you... The Psijic Order? And danger ahead? The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. Perhaps we should take... Now, please do be careful. Who knows what... They were a group of mages with a history that no one's seen them in well over 100 years. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no... The Isle of Artaeum disappeared, and yet now, suddenly, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Huh? Thought I heard something.
Not my proudest work yet, but it'll do.
That these Draugr walk about. Surely not every crypt has a dragon priest keeping them in servitude. What is keeping them from eternal rest?
Last mistake. For now.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. If it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
Skyrim and her people. Never forget
Just
that.
let me catch my breath.
What's the deal? Your Mara worship Housecarl.
She's the goddess of love. I don't suppose you're familiar with her, don't...
Are you? Seems to me you're all talk, no action. Not unlike those priests of the divines you hold so highly.
Bring your Daedric nonsense elsewhere.
There may be no enemy more foul than a walking corpse.
See that, Ori? I got him.
So, how does it feel to show up?
Spooky.
It's nothing.
I love it.
I'd kill for some rot math right now.
And I am craving some spicy YRS wine.
Lydia, must you always be your sorry self?
What's the matter with you?
I could ask you the same. Your very presence imitates that of a misguided warrior's. The fervor of a zealot, and the intellect of a child.
I know what I'm fighting for, mercenary.
Do you truly? Or are you simply tagging along?
armor's cut from reading.
Scratch!
You know, there's just something about fire. It's so compelling to look at, to play with. Me.
Few would dare to trespass in these ruins. What you lack in wisdom, you make up for in courage.
You'd think the Nords would find a more permanent way to their tricks. Undead.
We've done well.
Do you think the Dwemer could make a lute into a tool for tonal architecture? Nordic runes give me the creeps. Don't you just love that feeling?
Ow!
Hold on, my boy, hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you. Filthy.
I could never get into history unless it involved some sort of interesting technology or mystery.
Well now, would you look at that?
I got this one off balance. Warrior.
I'll try to drain some of the power.
Now that's just sad.
And now, well, I'm not dead, so that's a win rifle.
What use do the dead have for gold? It's much more useful in my pockets.
This is simply fascinating. I have no idea. This is amazing. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Saarthal of this discovery? Please, hurry.
What in Shior's name is this thing? I changed my mind. This is a wonderful field trip. Do you think my skin will melt off if I try to touch it? Probably worth it.
Will do.
That it?
I'm glad to see you. Sure, just keep your dead plant parts to yourself. Later, then.
Both Kodlak and Skjor? I am at your command. Let's get... Wing then.
Some people in Winterhold like to talk foul of the college, but how many...
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
But how many are using their smarts to make things better?
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored, but I do not and will not approve of any research. Are we clear? Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I... see.
It must be nice
Thank
to
you for
relax in
bringing...
your own
and
space after
good
your
work.
adventures.
The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. All right then. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Don't get too far ahead.
Yes, the Arcanium! Let's go! Ow! Do you have any healing salve? I may have sliced my... Here while trying to adjust Scrap's gears.